Awesome. Okay. So first off, if you've got a wine glass and you suck at organization, take a drink because I'm trying to get y'all drunk. You see this? No. uh, I sucked at organization. I was horrible at who I messaged, how many people I'd talked to. Like I would be going through to do invites and I would notice that I've already sent this lady the video and I never even followed back up with her. And so I knew that the only way, because this is a personal development plan with the compensation plan attached to it, I knew that I had to work on getting better at my organizations, on my, like for invites and things like that. And so I talked with a couple people, and a chick, she's on our team, Shanda. I'm going to butcher her name just like I do all wines. I think it's Kosovic. If she's listening to this, don't kill me. I'm sorry. But she gave me a really good idea that I kind of just like took off and ran with it. And I'll share my screen here, but if you guys are on a laptop computer, you can actually download your friends list and print it off. It takes a little bit to do, and if you have a huge friends list like I did, where I had over 4,000 friends, it takes a little bit to print it, okay? But you can do that. And I used Google Drive because Google Drive, you can get it on any device. So like, say I leave my list at home and I'm on the road and doing invites, I can pull up Google Drive on my phone and see that saved Excel sheet. So I'll share my screen here and I'm going to show everybody how to do that. So if you guys go to your home page here and you go over to the drop down arrow where you can go to your settings, you can actually go into settings, and down at the bottom underneath manage account, it'll say download a copy. If you click download a copy and hit download archive, it'll ask you for your password and you type it in and then it'll say upload archive. Well, once you do that, I went ahead, because it takes a second, it sends it to your email and things like that. I went ahead and already had it uploaded so I could show you guys. But this is what it'll look like. So it'll download and you'll have all the different things here, and you can like click index. And when you click index, you can see your contact info, your timeline, photos, synced photos, every statistics on your Facebook you can see. Like, so I can see all the things that I've ever liked for television, anything like that, like crazy, but you don't need all that information. So what I did was I went over here to my contact info, and let's see if it'll open up. Sometimes it doesn't want to work, especially when I'm on live video trying to show everybody. It's not going to work. Let's try this one. Well, anyways, I'll go ahead and show you guys my Google Drive because it doesn't look like it's going to work. But what Google Drive does, or what the Facebook does, is it tells you can go all the way down to your very first friend request ever that you ever first sent, and it'll tell you the date and everything. So like each person's name will have a date attached to it, which I think is pretty freaking sweet. Don't steal all my people here, guys, because I'm gonna show you. But if you go to Drive, and what I did was and if you copy and paste, don't try to copy and paste the whole list, because your clipboard does fill up. And I tried to copy and paste like 4,000 people and got mad because it took me 5 minutes to actually scroll that far down. And then when I went to paste, it didn't paste. So don't learn from that mistake. But here's my contact list. So then I copied and pasted it over to an Excel sheet. And you can see when I made it, that was people that I had added that day. But if like I go all the way down to my list, like I've got people all the way from 2014. So I can see how long I've been friends with them. I'll show you. So like skipping around here. Like, see, you got all the dates and stuff over here when you added them, which is really cool. And then also on there, it will give you information of friend requests that you've sent out and people have not responded back to them, which I thought was really cool, because then once you send out so many friend requests, well, people quit seeing those. So if you go back to that every once in a while, like once a week, you can see, you know, if you're going on a mad invite spree and you've sent out like 200 friend requests and only 5 of them has answered you back. Well, now you can go back and unfriend request those people to free up your friend requests that you're allowed to see, so that you're not getting blocked and things like that, which is really cool. It'll also give you information on, so it'll give you the information of like friend dates, friend requests, and then it'll also give you the information of who sent, if they sent you a friend request or if you sent them a friend request. So I like going after the people that sent me a friend request, because they might have seen something from a post that somebody shared of mine or something like that, and that's why they're reaching out to me. So that's definitely one of my biggest things. And like I said, so now like I also on mine, I've got where, I don't know if you guys can see it, but I'm writing like where I've unfriended them or when I've invited them, because I'm also unfriending a lot of people, because, you know, I'm seeing broke people, I'm seeing people with negativity on their Facebook constantly, things like that, and I don't want them on my team. Sorry, I don't. Like, you're not even coachable to me, because I'm not going to have to motivate you to, you know, post positive on Facebook. I want somebody that's already posting all the time, where they've already got, you know, 30, 40 likes on pictures, things like that, not one. And it's because they share things all day. Like, so I make sure when I'm scrolling through my news feed, I unfollow people or unfriend people. And when I'm going through my list, now that I have, I'm writing down if I'm just unfollowing them because I might think they might be a prospect later on, or if I'm just totally unfriending them. And so I'm just taking them off, and that's opening up so that I can get more successful people in my 5,000 limit. I probably unfriend more people since I've been doing this than I have inviting people, because last night I unfriended 112 people and sent 50 invites, but I got rid of 112 no's or 112 just frustration from even hitting them with the opportunity, so I could hear that money rejection, or I could hear, oh, I'm on Social Security, I don't want to lose that. Like, come on, you don't want those people. So I unfriend those people. I only look for professional photo pictures, things like that. And I'm putting those, like if I see somebody that I'm like, dang, I really want on my team, I'm putting them on C first. So now they're showing up in my news feed all the time. And I'm able to, anytime they post something, they're right up at the top of my newsfeed, and I'm liking and commenting on it, waiting to send them that invite. So I'm going ahead and I'm building that relationship, because the more that I interact with their Facebook, the more they're going to interact back with my Facebook. And then that way we've already built that connection, built that relationship, so that when I hit them with an invite, like, hey, I don't know if you've seen what I've been doing with this wine thing or not, but it's getting pretty exciting. You know, something like that. I already know they've seen it, because they're liking and commenting on my posts because of that. And so that's a little bit of knowledge drop from me, things that I do, and definitely to work towards my attraction marketing, because I want to be able to control the people that I'm attracting. I can add a bunch of negative people and broke people and post positive stuff all day long and get them to like it. But do I want them on my team? No, I want people that are already positive and motivational and stuff to be able to see my posts and things like that. And then I also want to be able to keep track of how many invites I'm doing, because used to I spent 20, 30 minutes just looking through my friends list of who I could invite before I could even start the invite process. So by going through here, you're going to seed out all those people. And this is what made me realize how many people I'd sent the video to and never responded back to, because I'm one of those crazy, let's invite 500 people tonight. And and then you lose a lot. So definitely organization. If you suck at it, get better at it, because like I said just a second ago, this is a personal development plan with the compensation plan attached to it. And if you know that you suck at something, find ways to get better at it. That's the only way that you're going to proceed in this business. I mean, you know, yeah, we're in sales now. Find out what you suck about it and fix it. But all right, well, I'm going to leave it off to Brandy, because she's the true rock star. I don't know why she made me talk first.
No way. No way. That was awesome advice. I learned a lot from you today. Thank you.
Awesome.
We did
You're
Zoom
welcome.
today, and I learned a lot from him, because organization is always my problem too, guys. Something that I've been doing over the last 2 weeks a lot of new people come in, and correct me if I'm wrong, but if you've never done any kind of network marketing business before, I don't believe that you need to do a like page right away. Like, I believe that start with your personal page until you get comfortable, and then go to your like page. Unless you're a professional at this and then you've already done a like page in the past, then you already know how to do that. That's great. But I remember feeling very overwhelmed at that kind of thing. I was in a previous business before this, and I'm always maxed out at 5,000 friends, always. And for some reason, I seem to do better on my personal page right now. I don't know why, I just do. And I was kind of frustrated. I'm like, I'm talking to the same people, and I need to change something up. So one night, I just could not sleep. And so I went through all of my Facebook friends lists, and I deleted over 300 people from my friends list. These are people, like Skylar was saying, you don't want them on your team. They're negative. We all have those people, right? They're, that's not somebody that's ever going to sign up with you that you'd want on your team. So I deleted over 300 people. And then what I did is, I have done this for the last 2 weeks. I go to the search bar in Facebook, and I hashtag different MLM companies, because I am looking for people that understand network marketing, because they get it. So I will, I go to the search bar, hashtag it works, hashtag Younique, hashtag Herbalife. And if I can tell you guys this is working for me, because I have a call tonight with and like Austin said, he really put me in my place. He's like, who cares, Brandy? I have a call with a guy who's a millionaire earner in Herbalife tonight. His wife is interested in this business. And Austin kind of put me in my place in a good way. He's like, who cares, Brandy? Just because he's a millionaire earner does not mean he's any different than you or anybody else. So, because I was really nervous about it. So anyways, those are the kind of people that I'm looking for, though. Those are the kind of people that you should be looking for. In my previous business, I would sign up anybody, everybody. I didn't care who they were. If they want to sign up with me, I'd sign them up. And I realized that was not a very great thing for my business. So I'm looking for people that get relationship marketing. I like to call it relationship marketing, because it really is, guys. So hashtag Younique, hashtag it works, hashtag Herbalife, hashtag whatever network marketing you can think of. And there are people that are going to show up, and some of them that you're going to be friends with. And those people that you're friends with, you can send them a message from the scripts. And that's awesome, girl. And the others that you're not friends with, you can add them as a friend. And I got this advice from Tina. Add them as a friend. And when they accept your friend request, go to one of their posts or one of their pictures and make a simple, nice comment. And the very next day, put them on your list to message them the very next day. So what I'm finding out is, I have been at this for 2 weeks, and I am building some pretty freaking awesome relationships with people that I just know is going to turn into something. Like, I'm planting those seeds, and I know that they're going to go somewhere. I can just tell, because I'm getting a lot of personal messages. One thing, guys, is I'm trying to concentrate on not just posting, but when I do post, I want to make sure, because I am adding a lot of network marketers in, I want to make sure that I'm adding value to my posts every single day. So one post that really got a lot of attention that I posted was, I don't remember, it was said something like, the Coca-Cola company, the first year that they opened, they only sold like 97 bottles of Coke or something. So let that sink in for a minute, right? 97, look at the Coca-Cola company now. So I posted that picture, and I had like 5 shares. And I thought that was a pretty cool thing, 5 shares. I mean, I know it's not a huge deal, but I'm trying to learn how to attract relationship marketing people, network marketing people that understand that stuff. So every time that I post, I'm trying to make sure that I add value to them. So I've been really trying hard to do a live video every night, because I work better at night, because I have 3 kids, and during the day sometimes it's kind of crazy. Ask Skylar, he was on a Zoom with me today, and I'm like, I gotta go. But so I work best at night. And so I have been trying to do a video every night. And when I do a video, I just try to add value because I'm adding all of these new network marketing people that are in Younique, It Works, Beachbody, which I try to like, not so much, but what other, Herbalife. And sorry, I just had to throw that in there. I'm kind of an ass sometimes. But when I did my live video, I'm like, okay, how can I add value to these people, all of my new friends? How can I help them? And so I shared what books I was reading, whatever, just simple things. So I shared, the network, Ray Higdon new book, Go for No. I shared that book. You guys got to read this book. And I had a lot of people share my video, or you got to read this book. So whatever you do, add value. I'm just saying that it's not that I've added a ton of people the last 2 weeks, but I'm building a ton of new relationships that I believe are really going places. So that is what I have done the last 2 weeks that are helping me. Like, I feel really confident about it, just adding all these new people, and I'm trying to add value to them. And I'm getting these personal messages like, Brandy, oh my gosh, I got a message tonight, like, Brandy, you're so funny. Or Brandy, I just love like what you're going to post next. Like, what book did you read? What book was in that video that you posted? So you know that people are watching you. So that's helping me, guys. Get rid of the people on your Facebook page that are not adding value to your life, that are just there to be nosy and they're taking up space. And delete them and go to your search bar and hashtag other companies, because we're looking for people just like us. And they're people just like us. They want to run a business from home. They want to stay home with their kids. They want to build a legacy. They want to pay for their kids' college. Those are people like us, whatever that is for you. So that's been helping me the last 2 weeks. Does anybody have any questions? And I follow the scripts, guys. I follow the scripts. One thing that I will say that I have been doing is when a new person will accept my friend request, I do send them a message and say, hey girl, thanks for the ad. I love connecting with other like-minded women. And then she will be like, me too. And then I will say, well, what do you do? What is your business? So the thing that I have learned is ask lots of questions. So what do you do? What's your business? And she'll say, I do It Works. 99% of the time, they're going to say, well, what do you do? And I will then go into the scripts, because I started the small talk first. I learned about her, and then I'm going to follow the scripts, and I'm going to go into, well, what I do. And then it's been working for me, guys. I've got a lot more people to agree to get on a call, and a lot more people to agree to watch a video these last 2 weeks. So I'll end with that and let you guys ask questions. Just unmute yourself if you guys have a question for Skylar or I or anybody else on here. I'm going to read these scripts. Lauren.
Hey, so I have a quick question.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how fast do you move through that process? So, like, if you friend request someone that maybe is a friend of a friend that you have like maybe 40 or 50 mutual friends with, and you friend request them and they accept that, you need to do that small talk, that forming, to get to know them a little bit. But do you do it like do you jump right into that and then put them on your list for, like you said, the next day to start talking about the business stuff? Or do you wait a few days?
As soon as they accept my friend request, I will go to their Facebook page. I will comment on a post or a picture. Gorgeous, Tina kind of taught me this. Gorgeous, beautiful, you look great, whatever. Maybe like a few posts, nothing stalkerish And then I will put them on my list for the very next day. And I will just simply send a message. Hey, thanks for the ad. This has been working for me. I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm learning too, guys. Hey, thanks for the ad. It is really great connecting with other like-minded women. That's what I have been writing. And they usually send me, more times than none, they'll say, hey, great meeting you too. And then I will say, well, what do you do? What business are you in? Or if I know what they're in, I see that you're in It Works. How are you, how's that going for you? And then I can go into the scripts after they ask me, well, what do you do? Then I kind of try to follow the scripts that we have on our team page, if that makes sense. I hope that helps.
Yes, that's
what I've been doing. I am finding it better to do that small talk first and then get into the scripts. Like, I think that was the mistake that I was making, if that makes sense. Something that caught me, guys, and this was, she taught me a lot. This girl that I added as a friend, she lives in the UK, and she's in some kind of fitness business. I'm not for sure what the fitness business is called. It's not Beachbody. Nothing I've ever heard of. And she, we talked, and she's got this coolest accent ever. Like, I would send Sherry her voice messages because I'm like, oh, my God, listen to her accent because she sounds so cool. And she would send me messages, voice messages, and she would say, Brandy, she's got 3 kids too. They're building a new house, and she would always be like, Brandy, so tell me about you. How is your day going? What are you doing today? How are your kids? What's going on with you? For 2 entire weeks, she would message me every day, just like, hey, it was just like chit chat. How are you doing? It was never about her, but how are you doing? And then Monday, I got this message from her, and it said, I know that what I do is no interest to you, but do you have any friends that would be interested in what I do? I was like, oh, I knew that was coming, but she did it so great. She got to know me first, asked all these questions. I'm like, man, if I was not in a business, I would freaking probably sign up with her just because of how she went about it. She totally got to know me for 2 weeks. Brandy, how are you doing? I want to know all about you. And it was very genuine. How she did it was very genuine. And then she just, bam, messaged me. I know that what I do does not interest you, but do you have any friends that would be interested? So I thought that was pretty cool. I'm like, if I, heck, I would sign up with her. I loved how she went about that. I thought that was really good. And I posted that on our team page, by the way, because I bragged about her. But if you want me to post it again, I will. Yeah, with my warm market, I had a guy message me the other day, and he just kind of teases me like, Brandy, I love your new hair or whatever. I'm like, I thought you were messaging me that you were going to finally sign up. So with your more warm market, sometimes you can be a little bit more. Nicole. Yes, their accent's awesome. Does anybody else have any questions? I'm gonna get my book. Okay. Make sure you guys are doing your personal development. I love this. Get over your damn self. I don't want to butcher her name, but I do believe that she's the CEO of Roden and Fields. And sometimes I'm like, some people that say they read this book, I'm like, you possibly can't be reading the book because all the answers are in this book. This girl's freaking badass. I'm not kidding. Her scripts and everything are in this book. Get over your damn self. I love it. Go for No Network Marketing, Ray Higdon. He's probably my new favorite man between him and Bob Heilig. And I think that Ray Higdon trained Bob Heilig, by the way. And Peter Jensen. No, he was under Peter Jensen. He was in one of Peter Jensen's businesses before this. Yeah, Ray Higdon was. It's pretty cool, right? And then, of course, if you're not reading GoPro, and this is my pet peeve, okay? When I have people come to me and they're like, I'm struggling, I don't know what to do. And I'm like, have you ordered GoPro yet? No, I just haven't had a chance. I just don't even want to talk to you. I'm sorry. Like, this is the Bible right here. If you can't afford it, I will freaking buy it for you. But you've got to do this.
Is Amazon the only place to get it?
No, actually,
I've been waiting on the iTunes version.
There's not there's not just Amazon. Like, you can get it for free, actually. If you look online, there are places that will give this away. Seriously. Yeah, you get it for free. I don't know where it's at, but you can get it.
Eric Ward, you can order it straight from his website, but you got to pay shipping. It's like $6.
Okay. Well, $6 investing in your future.
Yeah.
Oh, believe me, it's the next book on my list. I will have that book.
I'm like, you want to be a millionaire? Don't eat a McDonald's for 3 days. Come on.
These are the books I've read since I started direct selling.
Yes. And just, it's like rinse and repeat. Read them over and over and over again, because you're always going to learn something new each time you read it. You just are.
Yeah, and this book is like, I almost finished it in one whole day, and I don't usually read that fast. I like to kind of take my time, but this book is awesome.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
Amazing.
Yeah.
You talk about that game changer book.
Mm-hmm.
It's different for everybody, and I think I found my game changer book because, we of course we're in love with Ray Higdon and Bob Heilig, so it's easy to read because you're getting great advice. But it's awesome, yeah, for sure.
One thing I can tell you guys to do too is like, you have to do a lot of personal development. I know for me that was my game changer. Like, 4 years ago when I started to do personal development, that was like that changed my entire business. And ask Carolyn, she knows. I'm like, I heard John Maxwell speak for the first time. I'm like, oh my God, I get it now. If you're not doing personal development, and this is just my belief, you will fail. If you're not doing personal development, you will freaking fail. You will not succeed in this business. You just won't. And if you can learn to do at least 10 minutes a day of personal development, you're going to succeed. I mean, just do it.
Hey, I have a question quick, if you don't mind. It's real quick. It's about Facebook ads. I just placed an ad yesterday on I have 2 pages because I had one with that other company, and I changed the title. So I've got that where I've got a bunch of likes, and then I've got a new page that was just for wine. Mm-hmm. And so I advertised on wine because the just wine one because I want more likes. But you know how they change everything every 5 minutes, the way that Ads Manager works. So now it doesn't actually show on your page anymore. So how do you access the comments and likes and things like that now?
I mean, I have a like page and I'm working it, but that might be a better question for Trey, because I'm not
Trey.
I'm not like the best. Oh, Carolyn. Okay, Carolyn.
Yeah, Carolyn.
Hey, if you go in your ads manager and you click on the actual name of the ad, you look over. I don't know if you're looking on your computer, right?
Yes.
On your laptop. Okay. There's a little thing over on the right side, up in the upper right hand corner. It'll say something like "See Post" or something like that. If you click it, you can go into your actual ad and you'll see all the comments and stuff in there.
Okay. I wasn't sure if that was just an example, like it was, or if it actually showed all the likes and the.
No, it does. It'll show the likes and comments and everything like that.
Destiny,
thank you.
Destiny, Sherry did a great video on one of our Zooms one time about how to do an ad, and it's either in a file section, or it would be on Wine Warriors YouTube channel. I think it is in Wine Warriors YouTube channel. It's really good video on how to do do an ad.
I think it's both, because I remember looking for it.
Yeah, it was really good and simple. But even if you just YouTube how to run a like page or how to run ads, there's so many YouTube channels to help. Yeah, but Sherry did a really good one. Does anybody have any questions? Any more questions or anything to add?
I have a quick question. As far as like the network lists and stuff on Facebook, so if you get people that come back to you saying that they're already part of an MLM group or whatever, would you still keep them on your page as like a potential prospect, or if they seem like they're just like totally dead against not wanting to be part of it or receive any kind of information, or like how?
I do. I mean, I think Alina's on here. I just always say, she laughs because I'm like, Alina told me no 4 times, 3 or 4 times.
I remember telling Carolyn, ask Carolyn and Sherry, I'm like, I'm not asking her again. I'm not. But like 2 weeks later, she like came to me. So because they honestly do watch you. Unless somebody tells you to F off,
Right.
Or, and still, they might come back then. You never know. But unless they tell you to that, or you just don't want them on your team, I mean, my thoughts are let them watch what you're doing because they're going to keep watching you. They are. They really do.
Tips from us.
Yeah, they're going to watch every.
Plus, like Eric Worre says, a no just means not yet. Move on.
Yeah. I don't delete people just because they say no.
Hey, I got something to say on that if anybody can hear me. You guys hear me? All right. Everybody's talking. It's hard to freaking chime in. Definitely on the people that are already in a network marketing with 4 levels that we have to sign in, and Trey Beer talked about this, and it's freaking awesome. There's actually so many ways to rebuttal. So you want to always start out with the $4.99.95 and up it. Talk about how freaking badass it is, and then kind of make the $250 sound a little bit less. But if you don't have the money for the $500, you might have the money for the $250. But if they don't, and they just don't feel like this opportunity is for them, I wait like 24 hours and I go, hey, I know that this opportunity is not for you, and I totally get that, but I'm looking for somebody that understands the business that might write a testimonial for me. Would you mind checking out the product? And then get them with the product. If they'll sign up for the product, because who doesn't like wine? If they don't like wine, delete them.
Right, true.
That's I'm sorry, but if they're going to tell me no multiple times and then they won't take me up on the offer of writing a testimonial for the product or just checking out 2 bottles for $49.95. And I soup it up a little bit too. I'm like, because they'll hit you with like, oh, well, I only like Moscato. Well, that's great. Order 2 white. If you get 2 that you don't like, call customer service. Customer service will refund you or give you 2 new bottles until you get stuff that you do like. And then you can cancel your membership at any time. But at least get the 2 bottles, write a testimonial for me if you don't mind, tagging me on my Facebook or something about how awesome it was. And then let me know how I can help you add value to your business. And then do that for them too. They might try to get you to buy a product as well, but maybe do it. You might be getting gold there.
Shoot for 20 no's a day. Like if you feel like you don't know what you're doing, just say, I'm going to shoot for 20 no's every single damn day. Every day I'm going to shoot for 20 no's. I can promise you that you'll start to feel the fruits of your labor for sure.
Sometimes, I told Brandy this earlier, sometimes I've made people tell me no because I hate the, oh, maybe later, oh, this happened, oh, this happened. And I'm just like, look, just straight up tell me no if you're not going to sign up with me quick.
Stop drawing it out.
Yeah. And because I want that no, because I've marked that off as just like a yes, like boom, all right, next one.
Yeah.
And then I either unfriend you or delete you. So
the one thing I learned too, if you're being ignored, just freaking don't worry about it. You already need to be moving on to your next 5 people. If somebody's ignoring you, you should already have moved on to your next 5 people. You have to have posture. You have to be confident about what you're doing. And that goes with personal development. It really does.
Yeah.
The other thing is that I've noticed, I just posted something 2 days ago about a ridiculous post that was just about what's the movie that's really, really bad, but you can't not watch it when it's on TV. And I got people who commented who I haven't heard from in probably 2 years, but they commented on it or liked it. And I was like, oh, people are watching, like regardless of what maybe they won't comment on my wine stuff or my funny stuff, but the people are still engaged. Whether you like to believe it or not, they're going to stay engaged until you delete them.
I learned that the other day when I said I was pregnant with twins, which I wasn't. Like it was like a funny post, and boy, all these people came out of the woodwork that I didn't even know they were still my friends. But yeah, they're watching. Anybody else have any questions? Nope. Okay. All right, guys.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Guys, I hope you guys have a great night.
You too.
Talk to you later.
peace.